Moikka kaikille, ja nyt jatketaan taas tehojen parissa. Eli siis lisästretchings. Rupirunnerin kanssa täällä pelailen. Ja lisätetsimistä. Pysytään rinnalla kakkosessa. Yeah, I've been looking all night and I think I found an old note from late 18th century. Listen to this. The legend of the sleeping widow goes back far in time, when the light of Iden spread over Jorvik and life was brought to the island. A handful of life wardens were created, whose task it was to guard the growing life, to shield it, and to give warning if the flora and fauna of the island were ever threatened. These life wardens were evoked into existence from of trees who would forever live on Jorvik. The humans discovered trees, respected them, and let them live. The humans understood that trees were special, ancient, and that they served a high purpose. The humans came to call them primeval trees. The primeval trees had different looks and abilities and were much stronger and more magic efficient in the old days than the glory days. Today most of the trees slumber their sleep, tired and haggard, listened in powerless by the exploitation of Jorvik's natural resources. It is said that the roots of the primal trees penetrate all of Jorvik, and that the roots are linked together in an enormous network through which they can communicate. Personally, like an ancient kinda, we want to hear a little more light. It's a fascinating story which I just have to share with you, and it's important that you understand. You and I know of these primal trees. The one on the top scarecrow hill as the legends of the golden apple foretold, the witches have actually destroyed several primal trees, but the only ones for the trees that grew to say the golden apples which the wicked witches shone. Other primeval trees were left alone. According to my writing, some kind-hearted witches have actually made alliances with the primeval trees to help strengthen their magical powers. At least half a dozen primeval trees are known to exist today. Internet and various records. There could be a lot more. In one place, one of the trees goes by the name of the sleeping widow. To understand this, we need to go far back in history, but I'll be brief. Once upon a time, the forgotten fields was dense, enormous forest. At the least as magnificent as Greendale, the forest was protected by two primal trees, which constituted a happy couple. Everything was great. They were happy together, and the forest was shared until Earl built Jarlheim. When Jarlheim was built, a great part of the forest was cut down, and the growing population in the area took down more forests to make both firewood and more building materials. The stable was also needed for Earl's cavalry. Jorvik stables was built, which later houses hundreds of horses. As more and more of the forest was destroyed, the landscape opened up and made room for necessary grazing grounds where all the Earl's horses could graze and run during the day. eagerness of mating, which often arises in their simple minds during times of great expense, the forest unfortunately cut down one of the two primal trees in the area. It was KATSOT's mistake, but the damage was already done, and it was irreversible. The surviving primal tree became lonely, and it cried over the loss of its life companion. It lost her will to life, dropped her grief, and throughout minds eager destructions and the racings and storming of the elves' forces, the forest eventually died. During the centuries that have passed since the primal tree became lonely, her wailing has sometimes been heard on the line wind, a wail much like the persistence howl of wish, which chases around with the dust across the heaths. And so there stood on lovely primal beauty at the forklands. The area got its current name, the Odotan fields, after the elves' cavalry and all the forces no longer were needed in the externals. The lost forests or forest of grazing grounds was like a little forgotten, since the area no longer served any purpose for the humans. So much grief for such a short chapter in history. They say that the wailing of the primal tree can no longer be heard. It's not because she has stopped grieving, but rather that she has fallen asleep of exhaustion, resignation, and sorrow. She's on death's door if she isn't dead already, but we hope she isn't, of course. With this knowledge in mind, it's an easy conclusion to rob the old tree in the southwest corner of Odotan, which actually is identical to this sleeping widow. How everything is connected to this current critical location in Pandaria I can't quite figure it out, but it says the tree must be woken, I guess. Well, wait, I myself would have tried to make my way to Pandaria and tried to save her there, but it's extremely risky, not to mention impossible to return from hereafter. But how do you wake a magical slumbering primal tree? Okay. Moving tail for criminal trees. I think you should talk to Elizabeth directly. It seems obvious that this primal tree, the sleeping widow, can't just be woken up by regular alarm clock. If anyone has any idea of what kind of magic would be required to wake slumbering primal tree, it must be Elizabeth. And Danielle, I have a certain feeling you'll get to use your fragment of guidance life. If you're not already carrying it in your bag, you shouldn't stop by settling in your stable and bring you to Elizabeth. That would save you a lot of time. Okei. Elisabetin neuvot. Mulla on tämä aivan kivi täällä repussa. Mennään suoraan päällä trailerilla. Ootteko muuten kuullut, että Snapchatiin, Snapchatiin oli tullut ilmoitusta, että lisästreetymys jatkuisi. Siinä luki, että to be continued. Eli se jatkuisi aivan pian. Tosi jännää. Oli kuva siitä Lisasta ja Starshineista. Ja sanottiin, että se jatkuisi aivan pian. Tää. Tässä on tehty joku roolu. Okei. Tosi jännää. Tosi jännää, jos se oikeesti jatkuisi, sitä on kyllä odotettu. Mahtavaa. Joo. What a tale, what turn of events. We must indeed wake the sleeping widow to see if she can rescue Lisa. If Lisa say it so, then it must be the way to rescue her from Pandoria. If it doesn't work, we'll try to find another way. Maybe the roots of this primal tree is further than we could even expect. Anyway, I know two things that can shake that ancient primal tree enough to give it the energy it needs to wake up. The tree needs light, strength, and water. You must do three things. 1. Fill a bottle of Aiden's tears. You know the view from Aiden's flowers that grow around here. 2. Energize the fragment of Aiden's light by the runstones up here in the same way you did last time. You need to have the fragment with you. If you don't have it in your bag, you'll find it possibly in your stable. You can't rid yourself of it, so it has to be somewhere. I promise you that. The third thing you need to do is to illuminate the tree with the energized fragment and water it with Aiden's tears. And these two tasks need to be performed at night. During the night, that magic is disturbed by the bustle of daytime, and the effect of Aiden's power is so much stronger. Take off this purple tear-shaped bottle and gather up as much dew as you can find on the flowers of Aiden. You'll need it to water the primal tree, the sleeping widow. Okei, kerätään Aidenin kylveitä. Kuvista. Kerätään 6, pitää kerätä. Mervilun järvi on tosiaan asusten täällä. Seuraavaksi hevoseksi, kun mulla on ton verran rahaa, niin mä ajattelin ostaa niitä uusia sirehevosia. Sitten kun ne tulee luultavasti tosta pian. Ja mä teen sitten luultavasti hevosen ostovideota. Saan ne ostettua. Voiko se olisi niin hieno, niin sit sillä menisi tumman siniset kamat. Tai sitten ihan ne tosi tummanpunaiset kamat. Hintalaiset. Nyt mulla on jo ostettu puoliksi. Tumman sinisiä mulla ei oo. Tai sit semmoset ihanat ruskeet kamat. Täältä se ruskee varmaan. If you fill with bottle, good job. Here, take the full bottle with you. Take the rune staff and right up to the rune stones behind the house here and energize your fragment of Aiden's light. This time do it like this. First, use the rune staff on the rune stone of the sun and then place the fragment on the rune stone to energize the shard with the light of Aiden. If you can't find the fragment in your bag, you're guaranteed to have it in the supply of your home stable. You know, a white shining stone. I know you can't have lost it. Okay. You need to use fragment of Aiden's light. See to it that you have it in your bag. If you can't find it, you have made supply of your home stable. Here it's in cannot be lost. ei ole poistettu tässä. Tämä on hyvä kohta. Sitten mennään takaisin Sepelin luokse. Sitten käydään taas. Material. The fragment has been energized with great power. You're ready to go, the sleeping widow. Wait for the night, then we wake her. On your way, take her to tell past Starshine and update him with the turn of events, so he'll know what's going on and he's ready to help without the plan. Provided a shotgun in waiting dream. Okei. Otetaan koopika. Otetaan Starshine mukaan. Ja mennään pelastamaan lisää. Okei. Kapteenille. Mutta mä en kyllä oikeesti malta odottaa, että se jatkuu. Mä en muuta odottaa, että Anne pelastetaan. Sitä on kyllä jo odotettu kauan. Todella kauan. Sitäkin on odotettu. 15 levelillä. Ei, 15. 17 levelillä. Joo, niin. Nyt voin kohta päästä tosi nopeasti. Mä oon pelannut nyt Tulea noin vuoden puoli. Ekahan mä aloin YouTubaan sen Daphne-hartilla, ekotyypillä. Mutta sitten mä halusin, kun mä sainkin Lifetime, niin Daphne-hartti oli jo kans samalla lailla, kun mä nyt tuon 16 levelin lopussa. En mä halunnut enää sillä Lifetimea, koska mä olin tehnyt jo ne kaikki tehtävät. Mä halusin tehdä kaikki tehtävät uudestaan. Ja sain niin paljon enemmän hyötyä irti, kun tein kokonaan uuden tyypin. Ja halusin sitten tehdä saman nimisen, suunnilleen saman nimisen. Niin siitä oli Under Hearts. Ja oon mä nyt aluksi, se oli tosi vierasta, niin ei tuntunut yhtään omalta. Vähän suretti se, että mä olisin halunnut ihan täsmälleen saman nimen. Koska mä oon niin kiinni kasvanut siihen nimeen. Mutta nyt mä oon aika kasvanut tän nimen kanssa, että mä oon oppinut tämän nimen kanssa, että mä oon tunnen tän jo omaksi tän nimen, että en enää pystyisi olemaan ilman tätä nimeä. Kyllä tää nimi on tosi hyvä. Jääniä. Oon oppinut vaan käyttämään. Ja nyt sitten Starstoppa-historiasta kerrotaan. Mulla on väärät Stars tuolla. Tuolla. YouTube-videoita mä oon tehnyt jo vuoden verran. Nyt muista tarkalleen, voi olla vähän yli. Joo, humplasti. Ja tää mikki on aika huono, että kun nyt mä en saa kohta kunnollisen mikin. Tää on aivan surkea mikki. Täällä on menty kauan ja on aikakin vaihtaa. Otetaan se stars mukaan. On tosiaan aivan vaihtaa ja Onion, nice. How's it going? I've almost lost touch with Lisa, and this plastic bag is about to close itself. And so you found out how to sleep widows. Do you tell? Good. So sleeping widows are quite interesting. It's not that far fetching in idea. Odotan not to mention one to two. Let's hope that whatever is playing Lisa and sleep widows live together all Thursdays. Oh, I'll answer tonight. I'll stay behind ready to help with someone in the way of PART3. I'm sure to be able to get the pack open before midnight at least. Put on your way to find PART3 on the forgotten years and wait until nightfall to perform the necessary rituals. Best of luck. May the light of guidance be with you. I didn't know stars. Joo, jatketaan. Mennään. Nukkuvatista kaunista miten pidetaan. Mä tykkään eniten näistä Fortnite-musiikkeista. Tämä on niin kivoja. Fortnite-musiikki Starsta. Niin, ja tulee se Fortnite alla. Toivottavasti sillä kanssa jää. Se on aina parhaita. Sleeping video. Outlast Lisa. Poistaa. The primal tree slumbers deeply. It's surrounded by an aura of heavy grief, and all her movements washes over you, as if the tree relentlessly weighed you down with its great sadness over the mistakes it made. Mistakes that made peace with tree rose, its beloved heart intention. In this state of mind, it's going to be hard staying awake until tonight's exit. You can only wake up one or three at midnight. Awake might be there. What about you? Tää on aivan upea. Tää alkaa hohtaamaan. Aivan nyt. Ja muutenkin tää ylös on. En paljon kyllä pelaile yöllä. Sitä ei paljon ikään näe. Se on aivan mahtava. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the answer. Oh. Kuva. Onpas vielä pari kuvaa.